Good evening and welcome back to A Place in Space. It is Tuesday. Thank you for joining us. There's new stuff galore. Let's get to it tonight. Right, we have Batman Detective Comics issue 1050, which is a bit of a landmark issue any way you cut it. I've been loving this recently. I want to hurtle through this super quickly because there's tons of covers out for this. A lot by one man that I want to show. Normally I go badgering on at the end of the video about one Mr. Lee Mijo. He's also done a corker. However, today, Mr. George Molina, let me get these in the right way for you. Yes, he's done two double-page spread meets, shall we say, connecting cover extraordinary artist. Mr. George Molina has done number set 1, which I particularly like. Lots of family, Bruce's becomings and whatnot, all very cool. And my particular favourite, he's also done this. So if you are a cover collector and a set collector, there's a lot for you to sink your teeth into this week. There's tons going on. Also from DC. And also, it should be said as well, from one Mr. Garth Ennis, who doesn't normally do superhero-ish fare. He did, of course, very recently do Batman Reptilian. He is now striding into the Peacemaker. Mr. John Cena has been tearing that up over on, I forget the channel now, but either way, he's been doing very well. Garth Ennis is here for a particularly 18+ take on that character within DC's Black Label range. Also, Superman and Robin is here for a little cheeky one-shot as well. So, obviously, the character's somewhat more grown up now than back in the days when they were in Super Sons. But the idea remains very much the same. Let's hop over to Marvel for just a few seconds' time. We've got, I don't know what Chip Zdarsky isn't good at these days. This seems to be everything. Devil's Reign is probably his biggest event, bar none ever. We have all but sold out on pre-order, which was hundreds and hundreds of the bloody things. We've hopefully got more on the way. But I want to concentrate on this for just a second. Devil's Reign, Winter Soldier at number 1 starts here. A lot of these are coming and going very quickly, so if you are a bit of a completist, please do not miss the Devil Reign time events, one-shots and whatnot. All very cool. I want to take just a few seconds to linger on that for a second. You could blow me down if you'd have told me that was yesterday, Alex Ross. It's not. Mr. Felipe Massafara gets the credit for that one, but either way, he's been studying at the school of Alex Ross because that was awesome. Remember last week with the X-Lives of Wolverine, sequences of events throughout Logan's life, X-Deaths of Wolverine, because he's had many, kicks off this week. That's out from Marvel, as is this very, very big key issue. There was a lot of kerfuffle last week about Thor issue 20, which was the first cameo appearance of the God of Thunder, God of Hammers, I think you can say at this point. I'm not sure if they've officially named her, him, she, it, somebody, who knows. That is Thor issue 21. We're officially calling that the first full appearance of the God of Hammers. We do have one of these going online. That will be particularly sought after this evening. That is the ratio variant for that one. Expect that to be very sought after cover this week. House of Slaughter issue number 4 is out, as are these. These are David Mack's exclusive variants for Something's Killing the Children, issue 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. We are selling them as sets, but if you just wanted to grab some individual ones, I'm going to show you them super quickly now. That's issue 2, 3, 4 and 5 respectively, which are just gorgeous. I've been a lover of Mac for years, ever since his Kabuki stuff, but the man just continues to get better and better no matter what he does really. He's very cool. Now then, Stray Dogs Dog Days issue number 2 is out now. This is just kind of 2 of 2, nice little slappy one stories. Now Fleeks has, I think it's fair to say, he's taken over the world with this series. If you'd have told me a couple of years ago Stray Dogs Dog Days would be one of the most sought after titles of all time, you'd be like, eh? But holy cow, Image smacked it out with this one. He also has a couple of other series coming very soon, so I'm going to show you these super quickly because God knows this man is a bit of a star right now. You've got local talent due very soon, and this looks amazing. We will have this on pre-order very quickly. Obviously, the animalistic theme is working for him. So he's got Crosshairs coming super soon with one Mr. Ravaging Bunny up front and centre with the catchphrase jump on it. Excellent. Well, I'm glad we are back with you some snazzy titling this week. Okay, Vampirella, Unholy Dracula. Let's move on away from the world of rabbits. That's out now. That's a beautiful cover by Mr. Archer. I like that. Star Trek Best of Picard is also out. IDW have been doing these brilliantly recently. Oh, that's chunky. That's like a graphic novel. Very big. Best of Picard stories in one. You get a lot for your buck in there. For $7, you basically get, I need to do a page count, but I think it's 58 pages, which is very cool. Now then, every now and then, life gets big. You remember these albums which change you? Maybe a city really sticks with you. Nobody say Wuhan. Saga is out now after about 4 years in the wilderness. Brian K. Vaughan and Fiona Staples' Baby's Back, issue 55. I can't think of a bigger indie book of all time. This is probably many people's first indie book of all time, and it continues to be one of the best sellers we ever have, or probably will ever have. If you've never read it, I can only recommend it. It's unlike anything else you ever read. It's pretty different. It's back now, and we're very glad to see it return. I think it's nearly 4 years since the last episode shipped on in. A few quick covers of the week, and then we're good, I think. Mrs. Sun, forgive me, I'm not going to pronounce her surname because I will disgrace myself, but she's doing the Lady Death cover A this week, which I adore. That's all kinds of beautiful. Who did you? That's the, that's the Lozano cover, Justice League 71. Mr. Lozano has been excelling himself of late. That's just fluffing gorgeous. Adore that. Tedesco. Again, another one of beautiful covers. A lot of you have been finding this gentleman's work over on his Walking Dead Deluxe covers, but he is still continuing to do sterling work for DC. Mr. Bill Sinkovich has got a hell of a ratio variant out this week on the Batman Catwoman special. But I'm going to give it to this. A new name for me, actually. Let me pronounce it. That is by Nathan Zerdy, and that is the Deathstroke Incorporated, issue number 5. Variant cover. Love that. Absolutely adore that. They are all out tonight, and we shall see you in around about a week. I can't clap, I can't click, I'm injured. So Don will do some sound effects behind the camera, or maybe you can imagine it. Who knows? See you in a bit. Ah.